'Twas the week after Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Wait a second. Wait a second. You're not a mouse. You're just obese. You're just obese. Isla, where is that mouse? Wait. Wait. Nope. You're too big. You're too little. You're like a mutant skunk. That's not a mouse. Mama, where are the mice?
Wait, are those mice?
Wait, wait, wait. I found them. I found the mice. I found the mice. Look, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. Wait, wait, wait. What's that? Is that a squirrel tail? You're not a mouse. You're a chinchilla.
Squeak, squeak.
There's no mice.
Squeak, squeak.
There it is. There's the mouse. Hi everyone and welcome to our 2017 holiday edition of Dolly Diaries, which is our Dolly vlog series. And if you couldn't tell by my little intro that I kind of mimicked from last year, we're filming this a week after Christmas, so this is the Sunday after Christmas. So I hope you guys enjoy. We have some holiday things in this video, and we also have a lot of non-holiday things in this video. And it's gonna be a longer episode because I just want to get like everything from 2017 that we had filmed already in this video. I hope you enjoy.
So I know it doesn't look like I'm doing anything with dolls, but actually for our Dolly Tales episode that we're going to be filming next weekend for the Dolls from Christmas Past series, which by the time this is uploaded you'll have seen some. This is a paper chain I'm making to drape across our Barbie Grand Hotel for the thumbnail picture. I already spent a good 20 minutes on this earlier.
You do realize that you could have used a paper cutter and cut thin strips.
I did not know that.
And like, you know, at least go on the long panel and done it that way, and then just cut them the short way, like the length you wanted there. If you
well, you could have saved me a lot of time.
I thought that you were doing that. I didn't realize you were
I didn't know I was authorized to use the paper cutter.
It's not, there's no battery operated features.
I do at my work, but
see, this is where I'm usually the one crafting, not you.
But I was the one who wanted to make a paper chain, and I'm the one who was executing it. So, you know, maybe if you want things done right, you should do it yourself next time. But yes, I just thought it looked festive, and I'm going to have out our cardboard tree. And I think, don't you have a wreath that goes to, you know that King Cord Jody set?
Oh, yeah, it's purple.
With the bed, yeah. I mean, it looks festive enough, right? Yeah. It doesn't have to be an actual holiday wreath to be a wreath.
You can improvise.
Yeah, so that'll be cute, I think.
So Colleen has just spent way too long
several hours
setting up this.
That's not counting the time I spent last night on the paper chain.
For our second episode of the Dolly Tales Christmas special. So this is the thumbnail, and we usually take time with the thumbnails because I have a Flickr account. You guys should probably know that by now because I mention it a lot, and I like them to look really nice for Flickr. So like even if people just want to look at the picture, they look nice. Yeah, we've got a babysitter Skipper and the little babies in here. This is the Grand Hotel, in case you're wondering. We just arranged things differently. Then we have the Traveling Sisters set. Really adorable. With a Bratz purse. Teen Nikki, Mermaid Fun Kelly, who is, according to Colleen, puttied in.
Yeah, she's barefooted, so I putted her feet to the
those
top.
Are some like little details on there. And then you said you weren't going to go crazy with this.
I lied.
And then we have...
I didn't undress any dolls, though.
Party Teen, Skipper, and Teen Time Courtney having a talk. Then out here on the balcony we have Formal Funk Nevra and Bo Dylan, and then New Cool Kobe's having a date with her, and look at like all that food, yummy. And then we have Jewel Secrets Ken, who's not from this Christmas, but he's the bellhop here. Sorry, Awesome Skateboard Whitney, the Stolen Fun dolls I got this Christmas, and this is just Winter Rhapsody Barbie, who she is just in this photo posing. And then back here you can't see it in the photo at all, unfortunately. But we have this Christmas tree with my Friends of the World Kelly dolls and my Strawberry Shortcakes I got that year. And then over here we have Courtney at the spa, Pajama Fun Courtney, with another Barbie who was not from this
Winter Velvet Barbie.
And then
And I even set up a stand of beauty supplies.
so
I said I was eating crazy. I lied. Now make sure to keep that clip of the tree on camera because
I will. That's why I filmed it, because the detail kind of got lost. And this is one of the backdrops I made.
I like how you can see it through the window.
She's decided, since I set up a thumbnail here on the dining room table, I'm like, this is a really good spot because the lighting's really good and it's up high, and I guess it's good too because the cats don't climb on it. So if like we needed to leave for a little bit to do something, it'd be good.
Alright, so I have no idea if this is actually recording right, because I'm not usually the one who uses the camera, but I'm pretty sure it looks good in the viewfinder. So this is kind of a mini update on our storage tutorial that Shelly posted recently. So currently I'm boxing our Grand Hotel back up after playing with it in the photo. Now I know this looks like a pain, and it is a pain, and I hate putting this plastic bag back on. I'd already be done if I didn't have to do that, but what I want to say is this. I knew when I opened the closet right away that I had the right play set because Shelly labeled it, and better yet, I did not have to waste any time cleaning mouse poops out of the hotel. So what we're doing, it's working, and I'm very pleased with the result. I'm very grateful not to have to cleaned out any like rodent nests. Not that I don't love rodents as pets, but not so much in the Barbie house.
Look at Isla and Mavia. They're eating the log. Oh, Isla's actually got her head through the hole. Rude, you hid. Ronnie. This will be like some people's worst nightmare. Hey, don't do that. It's mean, Oliver. Some people's worst nightmare having like 5 rodents in the living room. Right, babies? And yeah, they do poo when they're out. So we always need to clean up. Look at all the poops you've made. That's disgusting.
Oh, brother. Right on my feet. Oh, he's behind me. Oh, he climbed right over my feet. It's so cute.
Hey, wait.
Did Clyde just hang on the couch?
No, that's Charlie.
Oh.
So I'm in the process of making homemade laundry detergent, which I mention all the time in my laundry videos. So I thought I'd just show you really quickly like how I do it. There are like tutorials on YouTube. That's how I found out this technique. I've been making laundry detergent since like 2014 because it's cheaper and it's like better for the guinea pigs, and I do so much doll laundry. But you need like a big bucket of warm water, and then I have half a cup of borax, a cup of washing soda, and then I grated 1 bar of soap, whatever kind you want. I use like the Dial Tropical scent. And then you're going to boil 4 cups of water, and I'm going to pour this in a little bit at a time and so it's completely dissolved. And then I'm going to put these 2 things in this bucket till they're dissolved, and then I'm going to add the soapy mixture in there, and then you put the lid on. It needs to have a lid. Put it somewhere cool like for 24 hours and it becomes like a jelly-like consistency, which you can see in my laundry tutorial and like Dolly transformations. So I'm currently about to reorganize some of my playlists here on YouTube. I realized the other day when I was moving a video into a different playlist, I decided to like change where it was. I realized that you could like manually rearrange the order of the videos in the playlists, and for some reason I thought you couldn't do that. I think I had tried before and maybe wasn't doing it right. Normally, like for just about all of my playlists, I like to just keep them in the order of like their upload date, just because it kind of like flows nicely that way. And there's really no like reason for like, you know, treasure hunts, which are my hauls, to like be in any other kind of arrangement, or like as told by Dollies or Dolly updates or Dolly Diaries. In fact, those kinds of videos make more sense in chronological order. And like same with transformations and experiences and inspiration. However, there are 2 playlists that I do want to arrange differently, and that's my tips and tutorials playlist and my collections and displays playlist. I mostly wanted to rearrange the tips and tutorials one because I feel like it might be easier for people to use if I group like similar tutorials together. So like, you know, a section on like hair. I have like a whole organizational series that I can put like together. Like it'll still be in the same playlist, but they'll be grouped within that playlist together, if that makes sense. So kind of like on my Flickr, if you look in like some of my albums, I have like in my earrings, album, for example. I have like all my Bratz earrings, you know, together in that album. What I'm gonna do, so it kind of matches my Flickr album more. And then for collections and displays, I'm gonna do the same thing, because even though those are out of date, so it could make sense in chronological order, I think like that way if someone wants to see like, you know, my Bratz collections, they'll see them all together instead of being split up. And if like I update a video, like American Girl will be updating soon, that way you can see them like back to back, so if you wanted to watch like both of them for some reason. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so I've organized my playlist, and I will go through it really quickly just in case you guys want to use this playlist, because I always get questions about like repairing things and cleaning things and organizing things, and most of the time I've made a video about that topic already. So the top two are doll clothes related, how I do doll laundry, how I repair frayed doll clothes, and then we move into like the body stuff, so how I reattach broken doll legs, how I repair broken doll necks, how I reattach dolly neck articulations, how I safely body swap dolls, and then these are kind of body related too, so how I remove stains on dolls, how I eliminate nasty odors from dolls. And then we have kind of like a cleaning one for American Girl, because they're a little bit different, so I have how I beautify American Girl dolls. And now we're moving into like more cleaning, how I clean doll playsets, vehicles, and furniture, how I dust and maintain doll displays, how I clean flocked dolls and accessories. Now we're moving into hair, how I clean and detangle dolly hair, how I clean and style removable doll wigs, how I boil wash doll hair, how I flat iron dolly hair, how I trim dolly hair, how I fix butchered dolly haircuts, how I reroute dolls, how I manage glue leakage in dolls, then 5 simple dolly hairstyles. And now we're into the organization, so how I organize my doll art supplies and processing station, how I store and organize my dollies. Then we have one for clothes, shoes, accessories, the playsets and vehicles, paper goods, how I inventory and identify dolls. And I kind of put this with all my doll guides and how I make them, because they're kind of related, doll ID stuff. Then we're into the crafty section, so how I pierce my American Girl doll's ears, how I make handmade earrings, how I make charms for my dollies, how I make hair accessories, how I make dolly stands, painting doll stands. And then these are like the general tips, so where I buy dolls and what I look for, how I shop smart for secondhand dolls, how I grew my dolly clothing collection, and where and why I get dolly repair parts. So these are like the talky videos. Oh my god, she's so bold. Look. She's chasing the chinchillas. Look at her.
So you get her running. It's really funny when she runs.
Look.
She's so cute.
What's he doing?
Smelling her butt.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So in case anyone who's watching this later wonders why there is a guinea pig out with the chinchillas, I just decided we didn't have enough rodents running around the living room and took Isla out of the cage.
Well, I've had Roxy out before,
And I've had Isla out before.
when around them, because Roxy's pretty like chill, but she didn't really do anything. She just sat there wide-eyed, and the chinchilla sniffed her but then ran away. But I don't do this with Nevaeh, because Nevaeh's like too nervous and also kind of aggressive, like around other guinea pigs, so I don't know how she'd act around the chinchillas. But Isla's just really curious, so she's hilarious to watch. Are you like rubbing your face? Oh my god, he just rolled and I caught it on camera. Charlie?
I thought that was Clyde.
No, Clyde is over there
Oh, yeah.
trying to escape.
Clyde.
What's new? I don't know if Isla has to go to the bathroom or not.
I'll put Isla back.
Oh wait. Oh my god. So, let's get this straight. The cat is afraid of the chinchillas and the guinea pigs.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. 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 And the chinchillas are afraid of the guinea pigs. Just like the awkward moment of them not doing anything.
He's like trying to get into the cage, though, which I think is really
And there's
cute.
poops on the carpet, I apologize.
It's like your girlfriend's out of the cage. Come see her.
Okay, so I am currently dusting Colleen's Harry Potter shelf, as you can see. So I've done the whole unit except this shelf here and this bottom one, and I thought I'd film it on camera. So if you didn't know, I repainted this shelf over the summer, so in August, because it used to be black, and the problem with black shelves is that, like, dust shows up more on them, and I also feel like it attracts dust more. I don't even know how that works, but it definitely does, and the figurines would get really dusty super fast. So I haven't actually, like, fully dusted, like, her room since we set everything up in August. There are like areas that need to be dusted regularly, like on this side here. Like if you can see, there's some dolls over there. That shelf gets dirty because the cat likes to sit on there. This side in particular gets really dusty. And I dust her bureaus and stuff like weekly because those get dusty from the cats. But I've been checking them and they really haven't needed to be done. Like it'll be like a super thin, minute layer. And actually, these glass cabinets down here, I checked them and there wasn't any dust in there, so I didn't even need to do that. So I feel like sometimes you can get away with dusting less. It just depends on like where you live and how many pets you have and like the particular area of the room. Because obviously to dust like all of these collectibles just for the sake of dusting would be really time consuming. Okay, so these are the Harry Potter busts. So what I do is, this is my doll toothbrush. It's been cleaned though. I actually like bleached all my combs and stuff not that long ago. So what I like to do is I just like to really quickly just kind of brush down it, and like there's absolutely no dust coming off of these figures right now because like I said, it's really not that dusty. But when I first was taking apart her shelf to repaint it and I was putting these away in their boxes, I dusted them beforehand and like there was quite a bit of dust on them. But this is like the proper way to dust like a ceramic, because you don't really want to use chemicals because of the paint. So like people use different kinds of brushes, which I didn't even know. I just did this thinking it would work. Now for most of these shelves, I dusted them in sections, so I didn't take everything off the shelf unless I needed to. I would like take everything off of like say here, and then I'd dust that spot, and then I'd move on to the next section just because Colleen had these arranged a certain way, so I didn't want to mess up her order. This shelf has too many figures and I don't want to like bump them by doing that. And then since these shelves are glass, I'm just using glass cleaner. Vinegar also would work too. I think I did an okay job. And then for this shelf, I'm going to do the same thing. The only difference is this is the like particle board instead of glass, so I'll just use regular old furniture polish on that. So today I decided to wash my favorite toy in the whole world, this little stuffed whale named Willy, after the whale from the movie Free Willy. I have had him pretty much my entire life since I was maybe 2. This is actually Willy number 2. He's really fragile because of how old he is, and my parents were always afraid to wash him. So we only got washed one time when I was 6 years old because I had lice, and you have to like clean all of your stuffed animals to get rid of the lice eggs. And I don't know, I guess it just never dawned on me to hand wash him. And what you're seeing here, this disgusting brown water, is from him being in the water for about 5 minutes. Because he hasn't been washed in the 20 years since I had lice. And his whole underside was like brown. It was originally like covered in this white material that peeled. Like his whole body was in this like peely material, kind of like on like Dance Club Barbie jackets. Anyways, he's barely recognizable because I had a dog that chewed off some of his appendages. But this is just disgusting and really shameful, and I thought I'd just share it with you guys because, well, this is the most dirty thing I think I have ever washed, and that's bad because I sleep with him every night. And so this is years of probably sweat and dead skin cells. So currently I have more water heating up in the microwave, and he's gonna get another bath in some clean Oxy detergent and Gain. I usually only use Gain for like shampooing the carpets, but he's so smelly that homemade stuff probably won't touch him, so yeah, that's gross. He doesn't even look like a whale. Oh, I'm ashamed. And look at all my color catchers. They all went a funky color. I will check in with you guys once I let him air dry. I'm going to put him downstairs on the washing machine so that the wood stove can kind of dry him out. So I thought I'd show you guys Willie really quickly, since I said I'd show you what he looks like all clean. Sorry, he has some hair on him. This is his belly now. It's actually white. Before it was brown. It's not perfect looking, but basically after I had initially soaked him, I made the mistake of like flipping him this way to dry, and when a stuffed animal is like really old or anything plush, sometimes like the stuffing inside is also dirty, and it can cause like bleed marks, so like brown ring marks basically, on certain areas of the plush item. This happened to me with my 80s Samantha. When I washed her hair, her body looked clean, but when her hair was drying and it made contact with her body and it got wet, it left like brown marks on her body. So what I did is I just mixed up some OxyClean and like spot treated him, like wiped him down, and then used a damp cloth to kind of sponge it off. That's what I did with Samantha too, and that worked really well. There's no more ring marks. And then I did toss him in the dryer for a while because he was just so wet. I put him in a pillowcase though and tied it really good to protect him because he's so fragile, but he looks good, he smells good. And this has been like probably like a week after I washed him. Actually, yes, exactly a week. And I've been sleeping with him and stuff, so all his stuffing is nice and plush.
I'm not sure if I'm using this camera right as usual, but I was wondering if you guys would like to know why I have not one, but two naked Addie dolls on the bed, one of whom is wearing boots. So I'm dressing up some dolls for our,
So, I'm really excited right now, and because I just identified something that was really driving me crazy. And I thought I'd share this specifically because sometimes, like, no matter how great of a resource the internet is, sometimes, like, having these collector books really makes a difference, because there are things that certain collectors documented that just aren't on the internet. So this is J. Michael Agustiniak's Barbie doll exclusives and more. There are all of these JCPenney exclusive catalog fashions featured in this book from the late 80s, and I cannot find pictures of any of these sets online, no matter like what I search. And I have this blue dress, you can see it here, and the jacket. And when I got these in a lot of Barbie clothes this summer at the flea market, I knew like these are 80s, like I can tell. This looks a lot like Sweet Rose's PJ's outfit, if you ask me. So it was driving me crazy, and I kept searching online with no luck. And what drove me even more crazy is, even though like these don't have Barbie tags in them, I saw this dress like 2 weeks at the flea market after I got this one on an 80s Barbie, and it drove me even more crazy. So I was looking through this book trying to help someone on Flickr identify a doll, and I found this, and I stopped at this picture like, hey, wait a second. So I really recommend, like, sometimes it's worth just getting the book.
Dolls from Christmas Past, Dolly Tales episode, because I need some dolls for a thumbnail. And, you know, people are still, like, Sam is still in her bathing suit, which is, like, I know, really unacceptable, but, so I like to come prepared, and I have the box with the jewelry, because I needed to put away Kirsten's necklace. And I brought up the Be Forever Meat bag, and the bag for the school outfit, and I brought up the coat, and the hair ribbon, but I forgot both the pajama set that a Duke's going to wear, and the Christmas dress that Addie's supposed to wear underneath the jacket. They just can't go out like this, so I'm going to have to go back downstairs. Just thought that was funny. So the cats are getting an early Christmas dinner. I brought home these sardines. Say that again louder.
So nasty. They smell, and there's like spines. Why did I ever eat seafood?
But yeah, I got a can of sardines from work.
They got it on the floor.
And they're happy.
I'm not.
And Andy's very fussy. Oh, gross. Andy did get out of the floor. I'm gonna barf. I feel like this is like in Mary Kay and Ashley, our lips are sealed. No spit takes. Yeah, that's gross. But yeah, he's go to town, and Andy, who's actually a very fussy eater, is also in town. So this is their early Christmas dinner. I'm glad this is television, not smell-o-vision.
Hi everyone! So, in this clip, we are going to be making our annual gingerbread house.
It's a new family tradition.
Something we've done since Christmas 2015. So this is our third time doing it. If you watched last year's episode, we made a Hello Kitty house, and we actually have had this one since, I think, sometime in early November. This is a Hershey's Kiss house, and we have our Dolly helpers. So we have Emily, Colleen's first Molly doll, Caroline, Kit, Marie Grace, of course, and then Amber.
I also, for reasons known only to myself, pick out Ernie.
So we're gonna make this. We're probably gonna wait a little bit before we eat it, and then we're gonna watch the Muppets Christmas Carol, and we'll probably let the chinchillas out to play too. I feel a little. That's not for you. This is a gingerbread. You didn't like these.
Remember the year I ate something that we could have used icing the lawn?
Oh.
Remember it was the year that you ripped the icing bag?
Yeah, banana.
That's okay. I have a feeling that we've already eaten a lot of candy today. We don't want to be sick.
I know, we've been eating way too much candy.
If we need additional candy, there are plenty of candy.
Oh, there's two different tips. Marie Grace, you look absolutely darling. You are.
My oldest Molly comes out every year to watch us fail at making a gingerbread house.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think we could get better progressively, but
Well, Hello Kitty house did come up along with Gingy and Susie. And
it also helped though that it looked better anyway. So I think it was better with the house.
This video is brought to you by Hershey's. Had a lot of sugar already.
At least the icing's coming out easy this year. I think it's also wet icing. Oh man, this is not gonna work. We're not even gonna get this to stand because it doesn't have the cheat tray. So. Oh no. No. Oh no! Kim, you broke it!
Kim didn't break it, she's just a bystander.
Oh man! We should have gotten the one with the tray. I thought it would have the tray.
I didn't know. I mean, what do we need more of this cookie flavored gingerbread for? I mean, they never taste good anyway. Even they're a better brand.
No, you're making it worse. You're fudging it up. It's not the word I wanted to say.
Filming for YouTube makes your language better. I think in this part of the video we need some Christmas music. Dashing through the snow.
Oh God.
Open sleigh. Over fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha! Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits rise.
I popped the bag. It's leaking. No, don't put that there.
I'm trying to help.
No, you're smudging icing all over the place. I'm like trying to do this like bit by bit. Like you're just rushing and slamming things together. This needs time.
But the fun part is decorating.
No, I know, but we need to build the base.
You know what I say we do next year? You can actually be really lazy and buy them pre-assembled and just decorate. That's the route we need to go.
No, we need the tray for dummies. That's what we need.
I think we should get a pre-assembled house for dummies. It's just me. We did it right. We do it like they did in the Samantha book. You know, we'd
How do people do that? Like, and can you imagine if you spent all those hours like baking it and cutting it and stuff, and then you broke it and like you messed it up? No. At least
this is a recipe for disaster.
Bless you. Bless you.
You said that before I sneezed.
Bless you. I like how every year we're like, oh, we're gonna do it. It's gonna work out this year, and then like 5 minutes in, it's like this is overrated. I just want to eat the darn thing.
Yeah, but every year we've had a house that's actually stayed together, sort of. This might be a new record of badness.
You're supposed to get better, not worse.
I know, but since we're filming, it would be funnier if it was worse. That's a good thing.
I feel like there's more videos of people failing at this. Did it seriously break? Well, why weren't you holding it?
You didn't tell me to hold it.
Well, like, you should have been watching.
Heavy sip of water, else I heard it fall.
Oh man, and the wall came down.
Oh no.
Why weren't you paying attention?
I didn't know I was supposed to be watching the house.
Because you need to. Seriously.
The house is...
This is not going to stay up for 5 minutes. Why are you taking that one off?
Because this needs some more icing. It wasn't staying. I was holding it in place. No, the wall's coming down.
Colleen!
Because the wall's coming down.
Oh my god. I can't quit. Gross and messy. Why do we subject ourselves to this humiliation every year? Oh my god.
Every year we say, oh, we're never doing it again.
I'm like making a mess.
Every year we say, oh, we're never doing this again.
It's a waste of my money. And yet here we are.
Time. I would put more icing on the roof.
I did. It's not like it doesn't hold in there.
I've learned to just sit here and watch you do it because I would be.
Oh no, and now people are going to be like, you don't let Colleen do anything.
I know. Just so we're clear, I'm abstaining from touching the gingerbread house right now out of free will.
Just so we're clear.
And because I don't want her to yell at me.
My boss told me when she helps out with the farm chores, a whole list of things she's not allowed to do.
There's a whole Colleen no list.
I had to wash my hands again. Keep an eye on it this time.
I am watching the house. I am watching the house. I will not eat the house, I will watch the house. There's this thing there, she eats the candy. I'm icing covered Hershey's later to eat.
No, you shouldn't be operating that. Maybe I shouldn't be.
I was gonna say, I'm not the one who breaks the bag every year. Hershey's people that designed this house will be very upset because this doesn't look like the picture.
Is our roof sliding? What are you doing?
I'm putting presents on the roof.
Oh. Oh my god, you're putting like chunks of it on the table.
That wasn't me. That was my evil twin.
And this is why we make the house for our annual American Girl photo with different dolls. Molly's always in here. But this is a beautiful house. I'll be honest, like you can see the roof is like starting to go and everything's sliding, and so I was just like, we can't decorate it like really well. But you know, I mean, it's pretty, I would say it looks even better than this. Oh, we've run out the word Hershey's. You know what, but the roof couldn't handle that much. And there's like nothing in the back. And I'm actually going to move this away from Emily because we don't want that there. But the dolls we have are Amber in her penguin pajamas. These are my favorite holiday American Girl pajamas they've made. And then
I like the Swedish accent.
the Molly and the Emily are wearing their snow outfits. Actually,
I wisely put Molly in galoshes.
Wow, Molly looks really good on camera. Can you guys believe that she's like, how old is she now?
21.
21 years
Tomorrow.
old. Yeah, and this is like all original head, wig, eyes, no lip paint, body. And then we have Skittles.
Wait, are you being serious or being sarcastic?
No, I'm being serious.
Okay, I made sure you're not making fun of my
Kit turned 13 today? Well, tomorrow. Well, I opened her before Christmas.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And then we have Caroline, who's one of my favorites, in case you can't tell, and Marie Grace, who, this is my favorite outfit on her ever. Marie Grace is stealing the show, which is actually interesting because I wouldn't say I find her to photograph or film very well generally, but she's so cute with her little ringlets and her holiday outfit. You're so cute. Oh. So, yeah, that's why we
put ourselves through this every year.
Put ourselves through this every year, and, you know, Ernie.
I love him.
So, yeah, we'll check in with you guys. Are you okay? So, oh my god. Too much sugar already. We're gonna, probably start picking some of the stuff off, because if we don't start eating some of it now, we're not gonna be able to eat it, because it's like melting, and, then we'll eventually watch the Muppets. Yeah?
Or you want to talk to with that?
We just got back from the farm, and Colleen's been helping me this week since she's the week off. And on the way there, Colleen she spotted something doll related on the side of the road. Now,
I'm like, dude,
bear
is
in
that a
mind,
Barbie castle?
I don't know if you're gonna be able to see really well outside, but it is snowing. Like it has snowed, and it is icy and cold. So it's really
Frigid.
strange. Yes, it's like 6 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. It's really weird that anyone would put out free stuff, but we found this. So it's one of those Disney princess castles. Like you can see right here, it even says. And here it is. It's really dirty and disgusting. We got a bag of pieces with it and everything, like the furniture, like the bathtub and things. So I'm sure it's missing some stuff. And a lot of little pieces, but I'm just glad that like it seems to be mostly structurally sound, because I've always wanted this. Like when I saw these in stores when I first got back into collecting, like they've made many versions, I was like stoked about it. I would have wanted this as a kid. So this was free and it's awesome. And right now I have the other pieces soaking, and I'll probably start cleaning this big piece in a little bit once I warm up. So yay! We'll
So
show you it when it's
exciting.
clean. So the house is all clean, and I thought I'd show you. So this is the top layer. There is a little baking soda that I need to wipe off. But look, it has the bathtub and the toilet. We're missing the vanity stool and like the headboard and the footboard. We have Tiana's little kitchen, but we're missing the dining room set, which is really too bad. But we have the awesome staircase, and we have the like magic carpet for Jasmine. This playset is awesome, and it's in really good shape considering.
I love it.
We do have a few little plastic pieces, which I'll picture on Flickr, but this will be great for our Why We Love Disney Doll video. So we're going to close out this video like we did last year with a recap of 2017, our resolutions from last year, and whether or not we feel like we fulfilled them, and then we're going to end with 2018 resolutions again. We're going to recap 2017 first. So I feel like kind of the most notable thing that I can think of this year was that I feel like I got a lot of Bratz dolls, which is completely awesome. Like we had some really good luck at the flea market. We got like 2 different lots of mostly just Bratz dolls. For me, like I know I have a really big Bratz collection, but I definitely don't feel like we find Bratz dolls as often, especially ones I don't have or ones that I really want. I don't feel like we find them as often as say like Barbie.
We had really good luck at the Salvation Army this year, which was like an anomaly. That's never happened
Yeah,
before.
we, again, never had luck at the Salvation Army or just like really thrift stores and like charity stores in general. We also just found like Monster High in general again a lot this year, which was really great.
We did a new video series.
Actually a lot of
Yeah,
videos.
we did. We started Dolly Tales this year. We started As Told by Dollies. My Harry Potter collection was
Got an
completely overhauled this year. And also we made over my room and the kitchen.
Yeah, so a lot of home makeover stuff.
Yeah.
Because Colleen's room, like if you watch my videos from earlier in the year, was in a really sad state. Her Harry Potter shelf was really dusty and it was black and it looked really bad. And all of her collectibles had kind of been neglected for a long time, and her wallpaper had been painted over and it was peeling and ripping, and the ceiling had mold stains on it, and then the kitchen's wallpaper was in bad shape.
And now it's this beautiful color, both my room and the kitchen.
Yeah, and also we had to redo part of the basement. Last year, actually, in the holiday edition, we showed the basement and how hard we had worked on fixing it up then. But this year, because we had our wood stove installed down there, we needed to get the last bit of it out. So like the motorcycle that was down there is bye-bye, and we got the last shelf we wanted for our play sets, and we have those all set up. So I feel like the house is
Yeah, and it's in a new location and it's all set up.
I do feel like overall we bought less stuff and we bought things more spread out. And I know like we get a lot of doll stuff, but like I think you have to keep in mind too, like dolls is really like what we spend our money on. We generally speaking, like we don't go out to eat, we don't travel, we don't go to the movies, we're just not into that stuff. If we have money, we pretty much like want to go and like shop for dolls or like buy things to improve our dolls, like stuff to store them and like crafting supplies. So while we buy a lot more dolls than some people, like for us, I feel like overall we were more careful with what we were buying, and that's been like a trend that we've been kind of working towards.
So Shelly started making a larger range of American Girl hair accessories and jewelry, homemade, which I feel really makes her dolls look better. And I also feel like it's saving us money a little bit, because now when we buy American Girl clothes on eBay, we're less fussy with whether it has all its small stuff.
And I think the biggest non-doll related thing that happened this year that we just have to share is that we got chinchillas, Charlie and Clyde. You guys saw them in this video. We love them. And I won't talk about them too much because, you know, it's a dog.
Although I do want to say, back when we bought Nevaeh in 2015,
Yep, I didn't be.
we were at the pet store and Charlie says, Colleen, look, it's a chinchilla, isn't it cute? And I said, it's too much money, you can't even look at it. And guess who caved? Me.
So we're going to talk about the 2017 resolutions we had made last year really quickly and talk about whether or not we felt like we achieved them. So we wanted to get more American Girl stuff, but specifically like more retired items for like dolls like Molly and Samantha and things like that. And then we really wanted to get some of Julie's Be Forever stuff because we just don't have a lot of it because I mostly got her original things. I feel like we did okay.
We did we put a pretty big dent in it.
I feel like when it came to like certain characters like Caroline and Marie Grace who are retired, I feel like obviously it was a no-brainer that we were buying retired items, but in terms of like Samantha or Molly or like Addie, we didn't really buy anything just because we didn't see any really good deals. And
but Julie has some pieces from Be Forever.
Yeah, and we wanted to get more Ever After High, Monster High, and Disney clothes. And we definitely got a lot of Monster High stuff at the beginning of last year, and then we found things secondhand. So while we didn't buy a lot on eBay like later on in the year, we didn't really need to.
We also wanted to do on sale stuff and better spending, and I feel like we really did a good job on that. I feel like we did do a lot of primarily opportunistic buys, and then when we were shopping for, say, American Girl or Monster High clothes on eBay, which is what we were actually choosing to spend money on, I feel like we got more for our money.
Yeah, and then we wanted to do more stuff with Flickr. Specifically, we wanted to make like more inspirational posts. We wanted to redo my playset album. We wanted to work on rewriting fun facts and retaking photos. Basically just like that Flickr upkeep and redoing things and revamping things, because I started my Flickr like at the end of 2014. So we've just kind of evolved. And I definitely feel like we've accomplished some of this. It's always a work in progress. But like Colleen started writing experience posts, which she had never done before.
I've actually come up with ideas for like actually like 2 more in addition to the ones I posted.
Yeah. I redid my whole playset album. I have like all new pictures in there with a new background. I'm really proud of that. I still need to rewrite the fun facts in there, but the photo quality is on point. And also, I feel like it's gotten more traffic into that album, like more people. I noticed more activity in that album in general. And I did rewrite fun facts. My Yaz album is like all done. I got partially through Chloe. I'm still not where I really want to be, but I did okay considering.
Yeah, I mean the fun facts, let's face it, to do quality fun facts like we do on the newer uploads, to go back and do it to the older posts, it does take time.
And then as far as photo retakes, we did technically tick off all the photo retakes on my list, but I don't like a lot of the pictures still, and we're probably going to end up retaking them because I have problems.
I said that I wanted to like be more on camera and less awkward on camera. Now I definitely feel like I've been more on camera, and I feel like I did well in like the Stacy collection, which seeing that makes me feel like I can definitely do the Skipper collection when we have time. But I watched a clip of myself in our most recent December 2017 collective haul video, and I gotta tell you, I was one of those annoying YouTubers that I didn't even like. I was like, Colleen, what were you thinking when you filmed this? So there's still a lot of
I was laughing when I was editing it because it was like a lot. Also wanted to reorganize our dolls and play sets, and we definitely did that. Like I said, we got the 3rd shelf we needed, and then I figured out a system for like bagging everything, and I made that video for how I organized those things. And my doll horses got reorganized, which was great. They're in a better spot, and the dolls themselves have gotten redistributed. There's still a few containers that will probably need to be split, eventually. But for me, my personal goal was, in regards to comments, not responding to negative comments, not getting upset over people critiquing me, and just focusing my energy on the positive people and on the people who like got what I was doing. And I feel like I did this like 50%. Like, I feel like I definitely don't give those negative people like attention 95% of the time. I always value the positive comments far more than the negative ones. But I can't honestly help when I read something that upsets me, that it like makes me go crazy all day. And I definitely have had some meltdowns over comments, I'm not gonna lie. Like, and there have been times where maybe I didn't even want to continue a series because someone left a nasty comment or like a critical comment. And I do feel like it didn't let it get the better of me. I do feel like I pushed through it. So I mean,
I'm proud of you.
It's like 50-50. Like, I'm not where I really want to be, but I'm better than I was, and I'm moving in the right direction. Now on to 2018 resolutions.
We want to film more as told by Dollies, because they're so time consuming just to film one, because we do like say 4 or 5 mini segments in an episode, that it's like several different sets.
It's like a 4 or 5 hour thing.
Exactly, it's a huge process just to make that one 20-minute video, but I really would like to do more.
Definitely pick up sewing, and I've mentioned this before in my Why I'm Being Full video series that I wanted to work on like sewing more. I've always wanted to sew, but I just never felt good enough about like my skills, and I'm mean to myself when I sew. Like, I actually like say degrading things to myself when I mess up. Like, I'm a very hardcore perfectionist, and my grandmother's sewing machine stopped working on me, and
I'm gonna be honest with you, she's so good at everything artistically compared to me that it gives me just smidgen of evil satisfaction seeing that you're not good at everything.
I'm not good at sewing.
We want to be more careful with money. We want to keep doing that because I feel like it's important to spend wisely, especially now that we have 2 more furry little mouths to feed.
I definitely want to get Cecile. Like, Marie Grace's friend Cecile. It's gonna happen. 2018, Cecile Ray. There's a bunch of stuff that we want to get done in general, and so we kind of talked about this. We want to have like monthly goals for like doll related stuff, and I actually have like a notebook that I kind of made for this. I feel like that way, because it's impractical to do it weekly for us because we just have so many commitments, and like she works on weekends sometimes, and then I work every day, and so it's
then when we get, because we're opportunistic collectors, we never really know when we're gonna get something new, how much time it's gonna take to clean, and how that'll interfere with our pre-existing plans.
Right, and it's not even just cleaning. It's like if I get like a big lot of dolls, they all have to make it on Flickr because I update my guide. Some of like the things that we'll be working on.
Our Flickr retakes.
So like photo retakes.
Our videos. We
Yeah.
want to film more videos.
And then cleaning up Flickr, that's what I called it, but basically like working on formatting, working on like, we're currently labeling dolls in like big group shots, notes.
My personal goal with the Flickr maintenance cleanup is I do have time in the evenings and I like to be on Flickr to unwind. My thing is I'll get fixated on it for a few weeks at a time. Like a couple weeks ago, all I could think about was labeling those dolls in the photos, and then there will be a week where I don't do anything with it. So my goal is to just be more regular with it, I think.
Yeah, and that's mine too, and I need to work on my personal fun facts because I feel so bad like when people favorite a photo of mine or they comment on a photo of mine and it's not a redone like fun fact, because I feel like it's a wasted opportunity for people to like read like something really good. Also, there's just regular doll maintenance, like, you know, going through containers and, you know, checking our inventory. We also wanted to go through our clothes again and fix the labels and the bag size, like, which we started last year.
Set these monthly goals for ourselves, then maybe we'll actually remember to get certain things done.
I still want to work on the comments, like I said earlier. I just want to like not be bothered by them and, you know, just delete. Even
not let it hold you back.
Yeah,
personally.
we're gonna share one personal goal each that's not doll related.
Mine is I want to get more. I like to write, and I want to make. I've started writing this year again, which I hadn't for a long time. But I feel like now where I'm at is I need to actually find time at home instead of at weird moments like between jobs or at jobs during downtime. I need to find time to actually sit at home and type it and write it. You know, that's what I feel like I need to do.
And then for me, I feel like I just want to work on my mental health, I guess. Like, I've just kind of been going on a downward decline for like the past 2 years, and I've had like a lot of self-revelations that I hope can help me move in the right direction, but I'm just really tired of feeling like depressed and unmotivated, and I don't know, like, I feel like there are days that I'm really good and there are times that I'm really good, and I usually film when I'm having like a good day, but honestly a lot of the times I'm not. There are days where I just feel completely numb or I'll cry, you know, and I just don't like feeling that way. I don't feel like that's me, and I think it's my goal to do whatever it takes to like not be in those funks, you know, like adjust whatever it takes, whatever I have to do. Like if I need to take more breaks, if I should push myself less or push myself more, or you know, if I end up having to like go to see a therapist or something or take medications, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to like get happy. And I know it sounds silly, but life is too short to like let that stuff get to you, and I know it's like a really deep personal goal, but that's honestly like what I can think of, and I feel like that's part of why I haven't done as much as I wanted to, and why comments get to me, and why I feel like I lost traction on like redoing Flickr stuff or making videos. I feel like I have so much energy and like good ideas, and then I get through a bout of time and then I lose it all, and like I think like I don't want that to show in my videos, but I'm sure it definitely has come through sometimes when I'm not as myself, and I don't feel like me being depressed or me probably having OCD, like that doesn't define me, and I don't want it to. We're gonna kick it in the butt this year.
I'm proud of you.
So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed hearing our personal goals, and we will see you in 2018. This is the last video. And just remember, love your dolls, love yourself, and love your life.